Hmm?
Hello, good afternoon. It's okay.
This meeting is being recorded.
Yes, yes. Good afternoon, Macy.
Good afternoon. Nakuha ko yung X-Matters ko.
How are you today?
Backflip.
How are you?
I'm happy today.
Wow. Yes, it's so obvious that you're happy today.
I got my X-Matters today.
Okay, so let us continue. Let's continue the story we've read yesterday, right? So, what was the story? What was the title of the story?
Um, um, Liza's first spelling bee.
Okay. Lisa's first spelling bee. Okay, that is the title. So can you please tell me what have you remembered about the story?
Liza loves words
Yes.
and
Else.
she loves to and she can memorize words by making it art.
Okay, by visualizing it or by drawing it. Okay, so where are we now? Okay, so I think okay, so let us start with this. After the first 3 rounds,
Okay. After the first 3 rounds, there were still 21 contestants. Lisa was one of them. Lisa was holding her own and continued to successfully one of them.
successfully spell
Successfully spell difficult words, including economy, avenue, tissue, and station. Over the next several rounds, she knew her word art was helping her succeed because she could visualize the word.
So let's see if Lisa will win the contest.
After 6 more rounds, there were only 3 contestants remaining. Lisa and 2 5th graders. It's Liza's turn to spell. The word was migration. She remembered drawing flying ducks for the word. She pictured her art and spelled the words correctly. One of the 5th graders wasn't so lucky during this round, and it was now down to Lisa and one other contestant, a boy named Ben.
Okay, so who do you think will win the contest? Is it Lisa or Ben?
I hope it's Lisa.
I hope it's Lisa. Okay. So,
Ben went first in this round. He was given a word that Lisa knew very well. Valley.
now,
Ben knew the word too and spelled it without a hitch.
E.
Now, Lisa had to spell her word correctly. Mistake.
Okay. Hello?
but it wasn't one of the words she had studied.
Okay, again, Macy, can you please read again here now, Lisa?
Okay. Now Lisa had to spell her word correctly to stay in the lead. Otherwise, Ben would win. She listened carefully as her word was announced. The word sounded familiar, but it wasn't one of the words she had studied. The word was tolerable. Lisa thought about words contained words that contained similar sounds. She knew how to spell tolerant and notable. Could she use that knowledge to spell tolerable? She did, and it worked. Lisa made it to the next round.
Oh, and
Ben listened to his next word and hesitated for quite a while. Took his time
he took,
and eventually
he took his
he took
time.
his time and eventually spelled ceremony correctly.
The word ceremony. Okay, continue.
Lisa's next word was deception. This too was a word she had not studied. She thought and thought. In the end,
Listen.
and listened to the sounds. But in the end, she was one letter off her spelling. Lisa was slightly sad she didn't win. But at the same time, she was proud of herself for making it this far in her first spelling bee. Plus, she could come back
She knew again.
Plus, she knew she could come back next year and try again.
Try again. Okay, so we can see here that Lisa was not able to win the contest. Okay, but
Deception is an easy word.
yes, but okay, it says here that she was not able to study that word. So I think she was confused at that time. Okay.
I don't.
So that is the story about Lisa's first spelling bee. Okay. So Macy, can you please summarize the story that we have read?
There's a student named Lisa. She loves art and words.
Yeah.
One day, her art teacher came into her classroom and saw, but not just normal drawings. She likes to draw over words. And that's when he thought that she should join the spelling bee. They studied and studied with art. And then it was the spelling bee, but unfortunately she did not think that it was okay because she could come back.
Okay. She was sad, but okay. But at the same time, she was still proud of herself, okay, for making that far in her first, okay. It is her first spelling bee, and he won the second place. It's okay. She can come back next year and try again. So now, let us um let us answer some questions here. So question number 1, ready? Ready, Macy?
Yes.
Okay, what are some similarities in Lisa's favorite words?
I don't know. Actually know this question.
Yeah?
I don't know.
Okay, okay, so it's okay. Let's just skip that one. What do you think the word sanctuary? Okay. Sanctuary, we talked about this one yesterday. What do you think the word sanctuary might mean based on Lisa's word art?
We talked about it yesterday.
Yes, sanctuary. What do you mean by the word sanctuary?
Like butterfly sanctuary.
Yes,
It's
yes.
where a lot of the same thing or same living
Same,
thing.
the same species.
Yeah, same species. I forgot that word. Same
Okay.
species is all combined in one place.
Okay, very good. So sanctuary is where they feel safe. Okay, so that is the sanctuary, the word sanctuary means. Okay, so question number 3. Why would turning letters into characters and images help Lisa remember how to spell words?
Because excuse yourself, please. Excuse yourself, please. I have to can I mute first? Excuse me, teacher. Excuse me, teacher.
Okay, okay.
Hello, sorry.
No, it's okay. Okay, so shall we continue, Macy?
Mm-hmm.
Okay, so question number 3. Why would turning letters into characters or images help Lisa remember how to spell words? Why do you think?
Because she could remember what what she drew over the word looks like.
Okay, because it's easier to remember the pictures, right? You agree with me? than the word itself. It's easier to remember the images or the pictures. So it's just a technique for Lisa how to remember how to spell the word. Okay, for question number 4. How many students didn't make it past for first 3 rounds?
I forgot how many contestants there were.
Okay, how many contestants? Let's see. How many okay, after the first 3 rounds, there were still 21 contestants. So there were 26 fifth graders and 3 fourth graders in the spelling bee. So there are 29 contestants. 29.
Okay.
So what's the question again?
So 29. So for the first round,
First 3 rounds. So the first 3 rounds, there were 21 contestants left. So the question is, how many students didn't make it past the first 3 rounds?
ah,
29 minus 21. So that would be 8. Okay, very good. So there are 3 students who didn't make it past the first 3 rounds. Okay, which word best defines the word without a hitch?
smoothly.
Smoothly. Okay, so your answer is letter D, smoothly. Okay, how about this one? Question number 6. Which letter do you think Lisa missed on her final word, and what letter might she have used in its place? Okay, the word is deception, right?
Maybe
Deception. Or which letter do you think?
C. Maybe she mistaked it for S.
S. Okay. Instead of writing C, so she wrote letter.
S.
Okay, yes. Okay, maybe. So that is your answer. Okay. So these are the answers. So let's see the answer here. What are some similarities in Lisa's favorite words? So an acceptable response is they are words that are her favorite things. Okay, so that is the answer here. Okay, please read number 2. What do you think sanctuary might mean based on the Lisa's word art? Please read this answer.
Safety or refuge.
Yes, safety or refuge. Okay. Why would turning letters into characters and images help Lisa remember how to spell the words? Okay, can you please read the answer for this?
Turning letters into characters and images help Lisa remember the spelling of the words as she's learning the words by connecting them to those images.
Okay, very good. Okay, for no 4, it is 8 students. So you're correct. Very good. Number 5, the answer is smoothly. Without a hitch means, okay, it's smoothly. Okay, without
Got
hesitation.
it right.
Yes, without hesitation. She then answered it quickly. Okay. So, yes, your answer here is correct too. Which letter do you think Lisa missed on her final word? And what letter might she have used in its place? Okay, so S rather than a C.
Yay!
Yay. Okay. So that is all about Lisa's favorite. I mean, Lisa's first spelling bee. So what have you learned from this story? Can you please tell me, Macy?
But if it's on your me, it's me. What was the question again?
What have you learned about the story? What have you learned?
Sometimes um, we can win, but sometimes we can lose,
Yes, so in a contest, there's a winner and there's a
and
loser.
there's a loser.
Okay. And what else? Another one.
And
How about Lisa? We can see that Lisa is so talented, right?
yeah,
What can you learn about Lisa's life?
mm,
Okay,
um,
we can learn in here that each of us have talents. What is your talent, Maisie?
um, piano or dancing.
Wow, piano. You know how to play piano, right?
Um, Only a little bit,
Oh,
but
yes,
I'm better
but
at dancing or singing.
oh, better at dancing and singing. Oh, that's a
She's
talent
both.
because
That's her
okay,
talent.
yes, because not everyone can sing and not everyone can dance. So that's your talent. Okay, and your talent in piano, you can improve that one if you will practice, practice, and practice because we know that practice makes constant practice makes what?
Um,
Constant practice makes perfect. Okay, yes, that is the saying about. Okay, so now I think we're done with this story. So we will now proceed with the next story that I have prepared for you. Okay, are you okay? So Macy, I'm recording this class because we are told to record um classes that are very good. So I
I'm
choose
really
you.
good at gaming. I really want to stop playing games.
Yes. Okay.
Yeah.
So now you're going to read this one, another story. Please read the title first.
Okay. Open for business.
Open for business. Okay, so you may now start.
Zion really wanted to open his
Okay, can
own
you please
business.
say Zion?
Oh, Zion. Zion really wanted to open his own business. He loved watching shows on TV about people who invented great things and helped other people love their inventions
Two.
too. He tried to learn about how people started their own businesses, how they got their great ideas. But it was a lot of it.
Again, but
But,
again.
uh, but a lot of it was too hard for him to understand.
Yeah.
Yet, his mom suggested that he look around the community for a business leader who might be able to help him understand so that he could start his own business one day.
Okay.
One
One
day,
day.
he and his mom were out getting ice cream, and the shop owner, Mr. Warner, was, was the one serving them. Zion's mom asked if he had a few minutes to talk, and Mr. Warner sat down with him. Mr. Warren. Leon really wants to
Zion.
open.
Again. Zion. Okay.
Zion really wants to open his own business one day. Do you think you could help him understand how to run a business? Zion's mom asked. I can try, replied Mr. Warner, but a lot of it is hard to understand. There's a lot of math and plenty of things you just have to learn through trial and error. A lot of math? Asked Zion. Why do you need to know math to run a business?
Okay, why do you think? Why do you think you need to know math to run a business? Do you have any idea?
I don't have much idea.
Okay, so let's just proceed. So Mr. Warner said that you need to what?
Know a lot of math.
Yes, you need to know a lot of math and plenty of things. Okay, just like trial and error. So that is how you run a business according to Mr. Warner. Okay, please continue.
Where do I even start? Well, when you own a business, you need to think about money flow. You have to know how much it costs to make or buy your items for the store. How much money you have to pay for your office space and how much money you have to pay your workers. There are other costs too, but we can just start with those. Each month, you have to make sure that you make enough money to cover those costs.
Okay, so Macy, I think we're running out of time, so we will just continue this one next week because tomorrow is our spelling class, right?
Okay.
Are you okay? Will you be present to Macy?
Tomorrow, yes, I will be present tomorrow.
Okay. Okay, thank you very much, Macy, and see you again tomorrow. Thank you.
Okay,
Bye-bye.
bye-bye.